Welcome to the Rork RevenueCat tutorial, where today I'll be going over how easy it is to integrate subscriptions into your Rork made app. First, let's build our app out. I want to build a note-taking calorie tracker. I just want to have an area where I can describe what I ate and AI will tell me the exact calories that I consumed. Once you have your prompt ready, just hit submit and Rork will begin building your app for you. Now, while it was building, I had an idea for another feature, a scan your meal feature to make calorie tracking that much quicker. So I decided to add it to the queue. Before, you would have had to wait for the first prompt to be finished. But now with Rork 1.5, all you have to do is just add it to the queue and it will automatically get to your second prompt after it's finished with the first. Now that our app's finished, let's start testing it. Today I ate 3 eggs and 1 piece of toast. I click send, and within seconds, it generates the amount of calories. 210 for the 3 eggs and 80 for the piece of toast. This is pretty accurate, and now we're ready to start charging for this app. So let's go to integrations. Let's click connect with RevenueCat. Now we have to log in or sign up with RevenueCat, authorize Rork to have privileges to access our RevenueCat, and now our Rork and RevenueCat are almost connected. Click create new project, add whatever name you want. I chose calorie tracker, hit create, and now go to the chatbot and say set up RevenueCat. Rork will now begin setting up your offerings, your products, your entitlements, and your environment variables, connecting you with your API keys. Rork will then ask you if you want to set these environment variables. Click yes. Now let's test the subscriptions. I'm on the Rork app and I click the $40 a year subscription. It's now going to ask to test valid purchase or test failed purchase. This is RevenueCat's test store. After I clicked test valid purchase, I go to our overview, and as you can see, once I click on sandbox data, we can see $3 MRR and $40 a year. This means that Rork and our test purchase store in RevenueCat are officially connected. However, these are not real subscriptions. To connect real in-app purchases, we have to push our app to TestFlight. So let's do that now. Let's go back to Rork. Let's click get users and submit to TestFlight. We'll click new submission. Before we submit, let's make an app icon for a note-taking calorie tracker. And then we hit generate. Rork will now fully generate us an icon that we can use on the App Store. Great, now let's continue. Now it's asking for our Apple developer information. Just fill that out and hit continue again. Now it's starting the submission. After the submission is done, we will then be on App Store Connect, where we then will have to fill out some compliance information to make sure our app is testable. After that, as you can see, when we click on our app, there are no subscriptions. And this is because we haven't configured any subscriptions in our App Store Connect yet. So let's go to subscriptions on App Store Connect. Let's create a subscription group. We're going to call it subscriptions. Now let's create each individual subscription. For reference name, I'm going to name it monthly subscription, and I'm going to name it the same for the product ID. Now I'm going to hit create, and now we have to fill out all of this metadata to be fully compliant and ready to go on the App Store. So first, let's set the duration, 1 month. Let's set up the availability everywhere. Let's add a subscription price, $4.99 a month. Let's click next. Let's click next again and confirm the 3rd time. And now let's scroll down to localization. Click add localization, display name, monthly subscription, and then add. The last thing we have to do is add a picture of our paywall. After that, our monthly subscription is basically ready to go. Let's go back to subscriptions. Let's add a localization for our subscription group name, we're just going to call subscriptions. And now we're ready to submit for our monthly subscription. And now we're going to do the same for yearly. And then we're going to submit all that information and then save it. Now, both our monthly subscription and our yearly subscription ready to submit. Now let's connect these subscriptions with RevenueCat. So let's go to apps and providers, iOS app, and now let's copy all this information from App Store Connect and port it over to RevenueCat. So app information, copy our bundle ID back into RevenueCat, paste the bundle ID. Now we need to get our in-app purchase key. Go back into App Store Connect, go to users and access, integrations, scroll down to in-app purchase, click the plus button, name it RevenueCat calorie tracker or whatever applies to you. Download the in-app purchase key. After it's finished downloading, go back into RevenueCat, drag it over, and now you need to get your issuer ID back from App Store Connect. So go back into App Store Connect, scroll up, copy your issuer ID, which is above active and in-app purchase key, paste it, and now we need our App Store Connect API, which is a very similar setup. Scroll up to App Store Connect API, create a new one, name it again, something relevant to what we're doing, drag it over after you finish downloading it. It's gonna ask for the issuer ID again. Just go back and copy it again from App Store Connect. It will always be above the plus button, paste it, and now it's asking for a vendor number. Our vendor number is easily findable in reports in the business section. So scroll up, click reports, and in the top left-hand corner, you're gonna see it say vendor number. All you have to do is simply copy that number, go back into RevenueCat, and paste it. Now toggle track new purchases from server to server notifications, and scroll down until you see app-specific shared secret. To find your app-specific shared secret, go back into App Store Connect, go into Apps, click on your app, go to App Information, scroll all the way down until you find app-specific shared secret. Click Manage, Generate, copy this shared secret that it gave you, go back into RevenueCat, paste it, and now it's set. Now click Save Changes. So far, we've now connected RevenueCat to Rork and Apple to RevenueCat. Now we just need to make sure Apple and Rork are fully connected for this to fully work. So let's go to Product Catalog. Let's click Default, and now we can see that it's only using the test store stuff. So let's go Add New Product, Import Products, select the 2 products we just created, click Import for monthly, attach an entitlement, do the same for yearly, attach the entitlement again, and now go back into Offerings, go back to Default, click Edit, and now attach each product to each App Store product. Click Save, and now all you have to do is go back into TestFlight, click on your settings, open your paywall, and now your subscriptions are ready to be purchased through TestFlight and production. Common reasons for your App Store subscriptions not showing up is A, if your public API key for App Store isn't in Rork, so sometimes you may need to resubmit it to Rork for it to correctly work. 2, your paid apps agreement isn't active yet. You just have to go into business agreements and then set all that stuff up. You need to make sure your tax info, bank account, DSA, and paid apps agreement are all active. All your problems should be resolved as long as your metadata is also configured correctly. If you still are having problems, don't be afraid to reach out to me over X or Discord, and I will personally help you.